As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusea will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusea's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Missile away. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete. Strider 1, target acquired.
Leading our country further into ruin. Strider 3 launching missile. What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with times. Experimental squadron. Forget. We're the only ones here on our side.
It's Erusian.
They are responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Longcaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
You hear me? That was friendly fire!
You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen again. ID'd as OCA forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
My engine bridges. Where did that come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
There's an unknown on our route. We can't proceed.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Strider 1, target acquired.
Slinger, missile incoming! Caution, enemy has a lock.
Which faction is the head of our organization? We need to know at once.
Wait, the General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Shoot down any aircraft that attempt us. What are you thinking?
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Missile, don't let it touch you!
These archives stand the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
You're almost blind in there. Stay sharp.
Strider 1, don't eyes up. Chassis flares are running low.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes a traitor, Lafarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Lafarge in that vehicle!
Set up in all the right places.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Wonderful, so be it!
Target destroyed.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
I've been spiked. Traeger, enemy has a lock on you. Turn right. No, wait! That goes into the ocean! I can't shake the enemies on my tail!
Target acquired.
I've been spiked.
Missile. Missile.
Maintain speed! We'll be able to break through that shutter! General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carter, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
My plane is icing up.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians, banded as a lie.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere.
Missile.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
This guy's stubborn.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
Shaking off enemy lock.
That unknown must be an enemy. We're the only Ocean forces in the area.
Not good. Even troopers firing on allies in these conditions. Aborting mission.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
You heard the call. There are no friendlies out there. We have no choice. Fire!
Missile.
What is this green truck sky? What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling. I'm hit. Get this guy off my back. Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to sway mode?
Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider 1, target destroyed.
It's 3 strikes. Who's a member of the penal unit for trying a plane?
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Yeah, Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 19er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Russian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good. An armored vehicle is behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
If its drone is acting suspiciously, shoot it down. We're taking fire! Take care of them! There are enemies everywhere! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. Unknown aircraft approaching!
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
That vehicle is one of ours! Cease fire! The info just came through!
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
General is still at command at our disposal.
Wireless the ocean aircraft! Got all orders!
Watch the way future friendly I have us.
Take out any in autonomous mode.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a fuel unit.
So, we're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Falcon technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate horribly with blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Falcon technology was hostile.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Missile. Caution.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day. Locked on. Go down.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Target acquired. Strata 1, missile launched.
We were nearly done. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them. At least getting rid of those assholes faster.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups.
Our squadron serves General Lamar, and we're acting based on our patriotic duty.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Russia have taken multiple arms and declared independence.
Taking fire from a friendly cone. You radicals were so busy developing UAVs, you forgot to develop real pilots. You are a disgrace.
Highly weighted. Don't worry. Won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood.
The Radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't take responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Russia quickly.
Enemies locked on. Breaking.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
We turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erosion News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
This one's mine.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandmother told me about. From Rose's crashes.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait. Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Allcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Missile launched.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 is killed abandoned.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Scorpion big shots, do you? I managed to catch his whips in 3 strikes.
Mine. No good. Shit.
You see a fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way? Getting out of lock. Breaking.
Target's in machine gun range.
You're in my way.
Missile inbound. Breaking.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Fight. Breaking away.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean Craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden.
They must be access.
Turns out behind this.
Hey, it's not our fault. What's their reason? Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
This way! No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies.
Target eliminated.
Clever.
Enemy on your back.
Strata 1, target acquired. UAV is down.
Behind my target.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Strider 3 launching missile.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when? What do you mean? They are out to data, aren't they?
Enemy on your back.
Bandits to go. Missile away. Two bandits left. Show them what you got. One bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send missiles. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos. Still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him cry.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
With so much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Unknown successfully identified.
We're under attack!
Our air support is here.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
There are artillery fire generators waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Target destroyed.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missiles. Missiles.
Target destroyed.
Don't let them in. Send them away. Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
AA confirmed destroyed.
There's more over here. Guarding dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. With that, we're all lined up. No, they are not so bad. Some of them are flying shooting. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. These bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Missiles.
Move with us! See from there!
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Missiles.
Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Give us another 30 minutes. And then we'll see one of us get the children in the proper area.
Missiles.
Fox 2.
Missiles. Missiles. Missiles.
Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are!
Missiles.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank! Enemy armor on the front line!
Allied retreat looks good.
Missiles.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
We only need an hour tops. We got the advantage to pin the enemy down. It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship! It's the radicals who shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this.
They're erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies!
Here's the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. Didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Not done. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. No pursuit, you team. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation meeting time.
Strider 1 was shot down.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The erosion things are starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but shit.
Where's our damn air support?
Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Bandit has a lock.
Do not fire on unidentified targets. You're risking friendly fire.
Calling friendly birds! Pick up the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. With that, they're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them are stranded. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! Half of those Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. We'll take photos or evidence. Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least keep the children in proper burial.
They're erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. No pursuit, you team. We just need to buy some time.
That's a beat on you.
Hold in the bay until operation meeting time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
The enemy will shoot us in the back!
It's a big maze.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Target was not struck.
Hitting the landing craft! Many thanks, Longcaster. You didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
We don't need to defeat them.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Look at that! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
You're with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there? afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something! I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they're involved with Delta.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets. ID complete.
I have a solid lock.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the boats! There's no way
Strider
to
Squad, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
No return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Grand 2, attack failed. This fight with such skill and precision. Don't tell me the associates into the snowbirds. No aim. Like a strategic bombing.
Strider 1, man
Control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch. This is Launch Control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Meeting Time.
Launch Control, roger that. Enemy pilots are aggressive.
Missile.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. Missile.
They took out Strider 1.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Missile.
Well, now we know what's going on,
Missile.
but shit.
Missile.
Our only allies are Ocean government forces. Don't mistake them for rebels.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies are getting close. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. Heavy losses. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it.
Stall warning.
Strider 1 lost!
Let's Heads up retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Missile.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Can we strike the enemy and strike them from behind?
Calling friendly bird! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Jack, we're all lined up. No, we're not too bad. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly, now! I can guess what happened here, but I really don't want to think about it. The Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
ID complete.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Missile.
Go with us! The enemy APC from there! Like a photograph. Have that to HQ soon. Give us another 30 minutes.
Missile.
The men say they want to release the children in the proper area. Our guys need to got the enemy here. What? What do we do now? Get in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Missile.
Target acquired. ID complete.
3 strikes in the sky. They say if you see them, you're a goner.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
A lack of contact with superior staff or a launch.
Missile.
That goes through. Stay flat, but they're running on fuels and low on ammo.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver.
Get in the landing craft. Thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
They took out Strider 1.
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all...
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
It's a big maze.
ID complete.
We're under attack!
Missile away.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Caution. Pull up.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Shit! These are Ocean!
Do me a favor, Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
This independent special security squadron is demanding to be ready for base.
Shit. Those guys do some real dirty work.
There's more over here. Body scan civilians. I don't think we were part of the fight. Look at that. They're all lined up. We can see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Fox 2.
No, we're not too bad. We're some of the money alone. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to see it. Russian bastards! He's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence. Help me! Gather all the wounded together!
ID complete.
Go with us! The enemy APC from there! Our guys even took out the enemy here. What do we do now? Let them through! Send him a tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to APC. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to immediately get killed in a proper burial. Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
This whole operation is crazy. Stop winning. In the landing craft. Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. It's the Ocean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But where are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
We just need to buy some time. Move the bay until operation meeting time.
Fire!
Step away from the last driver.
Missile. Caution.
ground forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Missile.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already. I count 12 dead bodies here. They did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and a family. Most likely, they're involved with Delta.
Target destroyed. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
They're erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Warning, enemy has a beat on
Can't
you.
we flank the enemy and strike them from behind?
Target acquired.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? And if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies. There's no way they're ours. Almost there. Commence operation no return. These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Heads up. These reinforcements are elite.
Enemy has a beat on you.
We'll defeat our enemies and it's over.
Missile.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. Green light to go for launch.
Missile.
This is Launch Control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Missile.
Launch Control. Roger that.
Chaff flares.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
Missile.
Go east. We're protecting and bombing.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Pilot no classes.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
This fight with such skill and precision. Don't tell me to stop the Ukrainians now or I my target.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Intercept those bombers.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
How did they get Strider 1?
Heads up retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Missile. Missile.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running.
Strider 1,
There's more over here. Bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. With that, they're all lined up. No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. If you see 3 strikes, count the 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone! Hostile or friendly! Crazy! I can guess what happened here. We don't want to think about it. Half of the room is faster. It's a blatant war crime! Take photos correctly.
Caution.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least get the children in the proper burial.
Mission to take back the mass driver. Supply ship of munitions depot is highly combustible.
1, target destroyed.
Don't proceed too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation feeding time. Throw them away from the mass driver.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send him in tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the users. Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
UAV's down.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Police force nearby, so they could be researchers and their family. Most likely, they were involved with Delta. Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Broadcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Missile. Missile.
Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing!
You're right now.
Shit, it's 3 strikes. We're sitting ducks out here.
Missile. Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
That goes for the tank plant, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
The rebels are here.
Missile.
Let the first one go by and detonate on the second.
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile. Missile.
I'm on his back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Missile. Missile.
I'm out of the fight.
Missile.
Failing.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Help me!
Missile.
Gather all the wounded together!
Missile. Missile.
Wait, multiple bogeys from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogeys. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way there are! Almost there! Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogeys. Identify them.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers, or they'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all. Trigger, boss, get over here quick! Strider 3 launching missile. Enemy on your back. Missile inbound. Jinking.
Strider 1, missile launched. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Chaffin flares launched.
Behind the enemy.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. Missile away. Confirm destroyed.
Strider 3 launching missile.
This is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing.
Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Intercept those bombers.
These guys are working together to bring us down.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Scratches. Three of them.
Confirm destroyed.
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Don't let anyone other than our engineers make into the base. Artillery fire sent a number on my hearing.
Clouds are everywhere. Where's the enemy?
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running!
Strider 1, missile launched.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fighting. Look at that, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Damn, those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence. Hit that heavy armor at the front line.
They're Russian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? Destroyed by Strider 1. It's all crazy people. Enemy on your back.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Strider 1, target acquired.
I just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to repeat the children in proper territory. We can't afford to take any more damage. Get out there and do something! Forces show no sign of letting up. We're taking heavy damage.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until operation meeting time. Move them away from the mass drive.
Destroyed.
Go with us! See the enemy APC from there?
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Can you hear us? We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even launch! The enemy will shoot us in the back!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Roger, enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Strike craft. High shit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. This one's nearby, so there could be researchers in their family. Most likely, they were involved in Delta.
Missile. 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 Missile.
ID complete.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Missile.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire! We're pinned down!
Missile.
Missile away. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This whole operation is crazy! Stop whining!
Missile. Missile.
Thanks! But only make it in time!
Missile.
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, relieve the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence operation no return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
find them.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Grenade deployed.
Strider 1, missile launched. Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Enemy on your back. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded. Ram 2, on my target still. Go aim. We're going strategic bombing. Launching to Ram 7. Evading enemy missile systems ready. We have a go for launch.
Target is down.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that.
Beat on you.
They've taken out many of our aircraft. Caution.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Chaff and flares launched.
Locked on.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over. Strider 1, target eliminated.
Watch yourself. These guys are working together to bring us down.
Missile hit.
Enemy on your back.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Missile away. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Intercept those bombers.
Heads up. These reinforcements are elite.
ID complete. Target acquired. The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now. Chaff and flares are depleted. All enemy bombers have been destroyed. We did it. Continue with your mission.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo!
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target is down.
Ambush! Stay calm! Reform the race! It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now. We're down to less than half our vehicles. This isn't looking good. We need help. Bring all the injured.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. The enemy's not stupid. We're after the supply ship. Do the countdown! There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Missile away.
Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are!
Target acquired.
That goes 13. 2 tanks
Let me slide in on that tail.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Getting the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Missile.
Where's our damn air support?
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Rougean tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
We have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go. You see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
Some canister. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile.
Nice job! The enemy tanks are took. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Why did I sing that song? Everyone use it. No other reason.
Target acquired.
Hurry! Get moving!
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it's an Rougean soldier that defected. Supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
10,
supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Strider 1 has been shot down.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network. All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Don't overshoot.
The target's using cloud cover to hide itself. Don't worry, we know where it's heading.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
They're forced to turn their backs to us. Now we're looking for them.
They're faster than I expected.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them!
And 60 seconds remain.
The Ocean pilots are chasing the supply ship hard.
The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
Locked on.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
I really think they can continue this dodge.
Attack missed!
That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships. We're almost out of time.
Do it?
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
This is Tango 2-3. Pursued by multiple tanks and AP.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him.
Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe.
Strata 1.
Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Missile away.
Protect the base!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat! Hurry up with takeoff preps.
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
But what is he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them down.
Caution.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
Missile. Missile.
We're all out of ammo.
Missile.
Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslage, which neighbored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
They have more aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Stay sharp while you're in there.
Missile.
Tank is destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
We're coming up on the castle.
Have enough AA weapons.
Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Missile.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Missile.
They're here already. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground.
Missile.
Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Missile.
Shit. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us!
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
Set up AA weapons.
Missile.
Put them on a flat surface.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Target acquired.
These guys are blinding us.
Ammunition 0.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Missile.
Stand it down! We're running out of ways to strike back!
Missile.
We've lost more than half of our forces! The battle won't last much longer! Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
We got a fire!
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we have to rob it like
Behind you!
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Ahead! AA destroyed! We're setting ducks! Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Keep the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood it.
Missile.
You are in violation of Shalashi airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
Missile.
You must be the snowbirds. It's
Missile.
absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Monty. You bastard!
Missile.
You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit. I'm out! Ejecting!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I hope he's okay. Maybe under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco.
Righto!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Think they're a band of knights. I hate them even more. I think they're actual nobility. Alright, I'm a wild gunman then. Time to shut your mouth.
Missile away.
Missile. Missile.
These guys expect us to surrender? I'll kill them myself.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target locked. Strider 2, enemy behind you. These guys are pretty good.
Roseman hit! He's ejected. Damn, we can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time. As expected, but a lucky shot would be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yummy. Hostile team squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive,
that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Not bad.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage. Keep firing those missiles until you blow them to pieces.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with Mihai taught me something. Drone fighters don't belong in the blue. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies. And they're what the most legit Air Force should be fighting against.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. Seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then, to see if he's truly worthy.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
Watch it. Enemy has a launch.
Smash those missiles right into the ground.
Does this guy have a death wish?
Hey, this just seems like another ordinary day for him.
100%. Targeting correction, 0.8 degrees. Positional prediction complete.
Railgun is firing again.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've found every last one of them.
Bad news. Its accuracy is increasing with each shot. Take him down as quickly as possible.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team. Get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe.
Strider 1.
Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Missile away.
Protect the base!
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?